Hi comic book fans, and it's another suddenlycomics.com video here. Now, I know I did a video on the Magnet magazine earlier this week, but I just got these in the post and I just had to share this. It is so great. So having got those couple of Magnet magazines, of course, I've gone off down that rabbit hole, and I went onto eBay and I found somebody who was selling 41 copies of the Magnet, and he said from the 1930s, um, and he was selling them for £28. I put an offer in at 20 and I got 41 copies of the Magnet for £20. That's 50p an issue, and really this is just purchasing a piece of history. I don't think the person selling these has even looked through them because, well, you'll see what's some of the stuff I've got here. So the first thing that I've got, and this was not mentioned in the listing at all, was that one of the things in there is actually a special souvenir edition of the Magnet from 1965. So what this purports to have, it's got a facsimile of the first issue. So actually the first page here is a bit beat up, but actually inside of this, protected by this front cover, this is actually a full facsimile of the Magnet #1 from 1908, inside of this outer cover from 1965. And this facsimile is really in nice condition. And I just want to read you what this says here about the writer of this. So these are the what are called the famous five: Harry Wharton, Frank Nugent, Hurry Singh, Bob Cherry, and Johnny Ball. And then of course there's the fat owl of the remove, Billy Bunter. And I'm just going to read you what this says. It says, the world's most famous schoolboys were his children. 57 years ago, Charles Harold St John Hamilton wrote the first story of Greyfriars School that appeared in the Magnet, and the pupils of Greyfriars were to become the most famous schoolboys in the world. It's probably Harry Potter now. The first story reproduced in this souvenir issue was written under the pen name Frank Richards, Frank being taken from Sir Walter Scott's character Frank Osbaldeston in Rob Roy, and Richards being the name of Hamilton's elder brother Richard. Week after week, Frank Richard wrote the entire contents of the Schoolboy Weekly's Gem and Magnet, over 40,000 words, as well as other stories. It is estimated that he wrote nearly 80 million words, or well over 1,000 full-length novels. Yet the man who created the famous public schools Greyfriars, St Jim's and Rockwood never attended one. Richards was a small, diffident man, utterly devoted to his craft. His relaxation was reading the classics, compiling Latin crosswords puzzles, and translating songs and literary works into Latin. Chess was his favourite pastime. His wonderful characterisation of the boys made his characters live. Harry Wharton, Bob Cherry, Frank Nugent, Hurry, Jamset, Ram Singh, the dusky prince from India, and Johnny Ball made up the famous five. There were others too. Brilliant character studies were written about Dr. Locke, the white-haired headmaster, Henry Samuel Quelch, master of the remove, Mrs. Kemble, the matron, and William Gosling, the school porter, who thought all boys should be drowned at birth. But of all the wonderful characters that developed through the long years, none was greater than William George Bunter, Billy Bunter. He was lazy, greedy, obtuse, slovenly and inquisitive, yet in the spite of all these faults he became a lovable character. Instead of laughing at him, readers began to laugh with him. His catchphrases of, "I say, you fellows, I'm expecting a postal order from one of my titled relatives," became one of the best known in English literature. Frank Richards loved writing for children and believed that no writer could do any better work in life. Certainly none in his lifetime did it better. He died at his home in Kingsgate, Kent on Christmas Eve 1961. He was 86, but his stories remain to be enjoyed by boys young and old. What a nice start here to that souvenir edition. Right, underneath that, this is a genuine antique. In this collection of the magnets that I got is one from February the 28th, 1920. So this is over 100 years old, and I think the official definition of an antique is it's over 100 years old. So I think this is the first comic in my collection that is a genuine antique. Very exciting, for 50p. I mean, it is in awful condition, but I haven't bought it to slab it up and grade it and sell it on. I've bought it because I want to own a piece of history. I've got some other interesting ones here. A few of them in, a few of the ones in better conditions. This is a Christmas number from 1926. So you know this one is in actually pretty nice condition for a comic that's 95 years old. Then we've got, I picked this one out because this is got the Jubilee. This is the special Silver Jubilee edition for the Jubilee of His Majesty King George V. So this is 25 years, celebrating 75 years on the throne of George V. And there we've got a great picture of Bunter. And at top it says, the story is called Up for the Jubilee. So this is a topical supplement. So I thought this was really nice, another historical document. And I just picked this one out because such a nice cover. So this is a cover of Harry Wharton. Harry Wharton wins through. Oops, page is slightly detached there. Okay, I just picked this one out. It's quite a nice cover. The magnet, bang goes Bunter's toffee. Another Christmas edition, this one from 1934, and there's a suspicious character looking in through the window, and of course it's Christmas, so it's snowing. It always snows at Greyfriars at Christmas. This one was quite nice because we've actually got a woman in the picture, so we've got Bunter, and it says Beauty and the Beast. I don't think we have any questions about which is the beauty and which is the beast. Another nice cover, special Easter holiday adventure story with some character bursting through the window. Bunter the prize hunter, so another Bunter the SWAT. So we've got a picture here of Billy Bunter swatting up for some sort of exam, and he's got a bottle of ginger beer. Another nice one. This one is okay. So this, I've picked up a couple of these because there's some cricket related. This is 1920. Sorry, I can't see it then. This is 1923. So this is another early one. Yeah. So this is 98 years old, and again, this one is in pretty good condition. I mean, obviously we've got some damage here, but it's all holding together. I put this one in because it shows that even in 1931 comics were giving away free gifts. So in this one, I'm sorry, but the free gifts are not here. They're probably long gone. So in this, inside of this one, we got a camphor ship, and in next issue we get a boomerang and shooter. Just another one with a nice cover. This one's circus, got a circus act going on in it. Oh yeah, I know, I picked this one up as well because it says get free gifts, important announcement inside. So the important announcement inside here is that the Australian cricket team are coming to England to play a test match, and the magnet is going to give away free photos of the cricketers with a special album. And so in the next issue, here we go. Inside of the magnet there are 4 more sticky back test match photos. I'm very sad to say that my copy no longer has the 4 photos here. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that. I think it's really great to be able to pick up a piece of history. I shall do my best to preserve these in the best condition that I can. And I think, you know, that something's wrong with the world when, you know, you can pick up 40 copies of something that's nearly 100 years old, representing another generation, for £20. But you can go out there and there's a new comic produced last week that's selling for a couple of hundred. strange. It's a strange world we live in. Okay, comic book fans, I hope you've enjoyed that one.